Yeah, here we go. Super Bowl, baby.
I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Beyond thrilled to be this partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think
let's go, man. Okay, Miles. Talking to Dayon Pratt, my boy out of ECU.
Probably talk too much.
What we got? What we got? Come on, Alex. Give me something good. I hate them to tip them coin toss out. Jamison Crowder. Nah. You Jaguar. Nah, fuck you. Fucking shit, what the hell? Yeah? I've already played Jets. Yeah. Sam Darnold is ass. Ooh, here we go, baby. Come on.
Cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Wait for it.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they signed AP.
There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
I think AP gonna start.
And here a look at the offensive starters for the Redskins.
Jordan Reed is one of the best route running
Samaje, Keyron, and somebody else.
He was a college quarterback. So at times when he runs routes downfield,
or the rookie Darius guys, some whatever the hell his damn name
in a
is.
sense is imagining himself catching a pass from
All right,
himself.
boys, let's go AP. Or AD.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Smith.
Still a little bit out in the pocket. Get that first down.
Even after more than a decade in the league, Smith still wanted to account for with his legs as he picks up a first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there. But he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah,
come on, please don't do this to me.
And with the play clock winding down, Jay Gruden's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Jameson,
They'll try the air now with Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Come on.
That's good for a Redskin first down. Richardson on the reception from Smith.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers,
come on, Vernon. I'm looking for you, sir.
To get to the quarterback.
Vernon Davis.
Use that against
Vernon
them.
Davis.
The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
It's AP.
Back to the ground. Peterson.
Damn. Easy, Miles. Easy.
For a good little gain. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
I know this ain't the strong point, but you better catch this shit,
some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
You don't catch it, you will.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember,
completion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson.
That's wrong, but
it's all right. Get it down this time to the 17.
That'd be nice.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
Why he was
all right, Blake, I'm coming for that ass.
He came out in the NFL draft. 6'5", sturdy guy, strong arm, led his UCF team to a big and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead.
Shit.
And now look at him go.
Okay, Josh.
And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Alongside the former defensive back.
Ooh, I got a viewer, yay.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Phil Taylor! Phil Taylor! We getting the bowl of soup.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing
I
up
bless the
2nd
rains down in Africa.
Put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
Come on, Deion.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
It's all right. Zach Brown got it.
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. And
Josh Norman with the pick.
Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there.
What you see me doing? Playing the bowl of soup.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their
shit, Calais.
Tough spot.
Get down. Punch.
Down after a good game. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes.
Is that bad?
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
second down. Peterson.
AP. Get your weight up. Get your weight up. Get your weight up.
22 and a first down.
I know that play.
Oh, come on. It's down.
And that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was.
What do you
going,
mean? What quiz? Why are you so salty about it? Did you find out you're not as smart as you thought you were?
Sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble. The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run with Peterson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
Alex, this is your time.
They come out 5 wide.
I'm joking.
To the right side.
No, I'm not. Let's go, Alex.
Redskins.
Celebrate with the team. Be a team player.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Don't be scared.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What?
Out comes this offensive unit as they get
Football.
set to take over here. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah,
why would you send me a cover of that time?
Part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception,
is it a metal cover?
Off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Coming up at halftime.
Is it the metal cover?
That's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando. The coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
You sure?
Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
I'm looking to kill him. That's why I'm missing so many tackles.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
You know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it.
Up and leads to a new set of downs. Now Bortles.
Sack.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
I'm scared. What is it with you and Safira and Hammers?
A good pick up there of 20 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing on first down is Bortles. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Shit, that's a 3-4. No.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles.
Yo!
He's going to float this one deep right inside.
Whoa.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Did you see how scared I just got?
Out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh,
now play number 7 of the drive.
That was scary as shit.
3rd and 10. Again, it's Bortles. Over the middle, complete. It's
good job, Ratke.
And he gets this inside.
Like, no, like, he lobbed it up. I'm like, okay, I'm expecting a dude to be there. And all of a sudden, white jersey within 20 yards. Nobody was in 20 yards. Oh, yo, no, 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 no. And then he overthrew him, so I was happy.
Bortles now on 1st down.
Kneecaps.
Complete over the middle. That's Cole. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Okay. Oh boy.
Again, they'll throw with Bortles. Incomplete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Bortles to the former Jets, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags' 1st down. Bortles now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Bortles.
Damn it, that was supposed to be his too.
And he'll be brought inside the 20 at the 19. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Blocked.
To the football. It's blocked.
Yo, Eric, what are you doing? You see that? Man.
Sometimes you're never quite sure there's actually scheme that got the ball blocked. But I know one thing. The special teams coach, he's going to take the pats.
We're going to do that again.
Anyway. It's always interesting to watch after the block, the scramble for the football. Nice job there. They kept their wherewithal, got it, able to return it.
And on that, he can take the pats on the back because once you get the block, everything that happens from there is really controlled chaos. And you try and control it through your practice, through your teaching, and understand, expect to get the block. And once we do, this is how we respond.
No, it's inside.
So we've come upon halftime here in Super Bowl 53. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be
you know what that is. I'm so proud of you.
Out come the Jaguars now.
Or did you just read it?
First here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
You're fine.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's taken down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs.
Too much work.
But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He goes for Yeldon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That's not a juke. Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning it by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Dancing to his left. And some room to work. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
I know that leg. I'm so sorry.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Wait a second.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Fuck that.
It's real easy to get on a guy when he doesn't pick up a first down with just inches or maybe a yard to go because the obvious play is to run it. But 3rd and 2 in today's NFL, not necessarily a running play, but when you do call it, you're counting on the offensive line to create some space, give him an opportunity, and you're also counting on the runner to be really physical, be really strong with the ball going upfield. Not a dancer, not a guy who's hesitant, decisive, one cut, go. And when you don't get that, this is what you end up with, a loss of yardage.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Here's a screen to Powell. And now running right through it. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Hey, Cowboy Supervisor.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Looking long for his tight end read. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Jordan dropped it.
Snags it for the pick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And some room to run now. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Scrambles to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is
Are they going to
incomplete.
go for it?
Pretty
I
good
would.
coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
This is taken at about the 14. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. A look at Washington as they come on the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A gain of 3, second down.
Come on, Trey.
Smith.
That tempo. Oh, shit.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I got scared.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2
Oh,
for 4
shit,
thus
this is 3rd
far.
down.
This is 3rd and 7. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Let's go, Trey. Mr. Irrelevant.
And he's
The
gonna
final
get
pick of
this
the
all
NFL
way
draft.
down inside the 35. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Smith now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They get it to Peterson.
Yo.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of
These hit
scrimmage.
sticks.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He's going to loft one, deep left side.
Trey, no.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Come on, bro.
It was the free safety to Sean Gibson who was able to range over and knock it away.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
That was a record. That could have been a pick. If Tails would turn around, that would have been over with.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
It's going to work, but...
And he's going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Smith now looking to throw on 2nd down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down.
Damn.
Take another shot and try and loosen things
No.
up. That'd be the time to do it.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Smith out to his left.
No.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Come on, Deion.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lee.
Hits this guy.
Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll look to throw. Way out across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He'll look to throw. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins.
Shit.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Austin Safarian Jenkins.
Well, it looks like Adrian Peterson's going to be
And the Jaguars are within an extra point of
happen.
tying this one up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what, I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Maybe I can get Mr. Irrelevant.
Game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Adrian Peterson now getting ready to go again on offense. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Okay.
Sometimes when you have a running back who's got a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defense. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking.
Oh my God, this dude broke so many tackles.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one.
Come on, AP. Come on, AP.
They run again on 1st down, Peterson.
First down.
And he's
Timeout.
down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
All right, Trey, come on. Come on, Trey.
Now it's Smith.
Oh, that was on his kick. Come on, Trey. You're supposed to go underneath mine.
2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Oh, boy, I need... Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Glenn, what are you doing? You are thwarting my plan, sir.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Smith now to throw. Forced out to his left. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Not good.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a pickup of 4. Come on. 2nd and goal. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
No, he gonna get it. He gonna get it.
Final timeout. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson.
No, come on, bruh. Hate overtime.
Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember the rules the same as they would be in the regular
season. Yeah, receiving is over.
Brandon, remember the receiving team. If they score a touchdown,
Mr. Irrelevant.
Game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession.
Okay. We're about to do this. He's not fast, but he was the final pick in the NFL draft. So we about to. Okay, hold on. Sub linebacker. Let me switch Dayon and Zach. All right. Come on, Trey Quinn. Come on, Trey.
If they go down and score, they win the football.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Come on,
still
guys.
having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Again, Peterson. And he'll get about 3 here.
He's trying to break free. He's trying to.
Worth pointing out, we are in uncharted waters here. A Super Bowl game never gone to overtime, but here we are with a title on the line.
And one thing I know that we share, we come at things from an optimistic view. So I certainly hope that this game gets decided by someone being a hero, making a big play, as opposed to someone being a
Alex breaking a sack. Slide.
Absolutely. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Now that definitely hurts, because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Oh God, no. And go to the left.
They pitch it out to Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Airing one out for Crowder. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, the defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field. And right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you.
Josh Dotson.
Under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Well, as a head coach, that's where you're either the hero or the GOAT going for it there on fourth in that spot. He's the hero right now.
And he was in a pretty difficult position to make that decision, wasn't he? That spot on the field, what we call that somewhat of a no man's land.
A gray area.
Yeah, do you punt it? Do you go for the field goal? Or do you go for it? And this is something that he and his staff, discussed during the week. If we're in this type of a spot, are we going or not? Takes the emotion out of making the call.
On second down,
oh yeah, I knew
Smith.
somebody was about to break through. Oh God.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
I'm doing it again. Okay.
Just
Okay.
not enough
Oh,
time
damn.
for the play to
Come on.
develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Being chased out left.
Oh God. Who the hell is
And
that?
he will. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
A deep ball for Dotson. Oh, so close, but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
And he's in the end zone.
Josh Dotson better be MVP. He better be MVP.
Super Bowl ever. And the kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington Redskins. They win it, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders.
Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
It's Josh Dotson. No, not Jamison Crowder. It needs to be Josh Dotson. AP needs to be back there, yeah. Alex Smith, I guess he could be up there. Okay, you're not going to show the MVP of the game? That's fucked up. Ah, 226, 1-1. Ah. Hell yeah, man. I want to know who was the MVP of the Super Bowl. We're about to see. Yeah, forget about that. Okay. Okay, I have that bad. Let's see who the Super Bowl MVP was. Yeah, I'll look at that in a minute. Okay, I don't care about that. Let's see.
I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Cop a roof all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather.
So they're not going to show who the hell was the Super Bowl MVP?
I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling.
So they took out the Super Bowl MVP deal? That's fucked up. Who gets the truck?
I'm gonna need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can get. Supply for the dumbos.